Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I thank you for being here. And if you are new, this is where I talk about fashion and how we wear all those wonderful clothes that we take time to buy and bring to our closets. So if you're looking for a style tip or just some new ways to explore your wardrobe, this is the place for you. So while you're here, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the videos. So on my Get to Know Me video from last week, several of you were quite surprised to find out that I'm actually a realtor, but I was amused by the fact that several of you thought that I was a professor or that I was a teacher of some kind. So your guesses in terms of what you were speculating, I thought were very interesting. So thank you all for watching that and listening, and I'll be sharing a little bit more as time goes on. It's hard to get all my years into a few minutes in a video. So that is what I was able to share. Don't forget, you can also follow me over on Instagram at Angela's Fashion Mix. And that's where you see day to day kind of what I do and see some things I don't do here on YouTube. So today is all about denim, and I'm sharing a few looks in terms of how you can make it casual as it is, or you can dress it up a little bit. Several of you have told me that you're retired and you're not dressing up as much, or you're trying to find ways to dress up a little bit more, or that you wear jeans and sneakers more than anything else. So I kind of wanted to zero in on denim and maybe give you some opportunity to explore that a little bit in terms of how you might still wear your denim, just in some different ways. Before I do that though, I want to mention this handbag. This handbag I purchased maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it gets a lot of attention here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. And I found it at a boutique here in Richmond called Bonnie's Boutique, and she has lots of wonderful things. And I went into the store on my very first visit there and found this bag. And I love the details here. I love this design. It has these buckles. They do open, but they are non-functional otherwise. It's just a nice detail, and I really do like that. It has feet, and it's a nude color, so very versatile. The pocket here on the back is functional, and I just love that it has the single strap, wide enough. It's a very comfortable strap, and it also pulls out here and has a drawstring. So that gives a little bit more opportunity if I needed to just add some extra things. And of course, this will just help keep things from falling out. But I've never had to do that. But I thought that was a very nice detail. So it just tucks in, and that's it. So this is that bag that I've gotten all those comments on. So I just wanted to share it up close and give you a little bit of a different angle in terms of what that looks like. And I will put the boutique name in the description box. It's called Bonnie's Boutique here in Richmond. I also want to share these cuffs. Now, one of my looks is going to include these. So I found these on TEMU. I told you all that I am exploring that a bit just to kind of see what's there, especially at the prices. And this is actually a cuff that you just add to extend a sleeve or just to add some additional detail on your sleeve. So you'll see it in one of my looks, and it just buttons. You just wrap it around your arm and button it. That's all it is, and it just gives you a nice little extended detail on your sleeve. This one has the double button detail so that it can be for just the different wrist widths, and that's what that looks like. But yeah, I think I'm really gonna enjoy these because it's a nice way to just add a little bit of something to an otherwise plain sleeve. So that's that. So I wanted to share that. So I'm getting into what the denim possibilities are. So I'm first going to share a t-shirt. You may have seen this before. If you're new, you may not have. but it's just a t-shirt, and I chose this particular shirt because it had a red hat on it. My mom always wore hats, and one of the hats that I kept that she used to wear was a red hat, and it kind of reminded me of that. So I am pulling this into today's looks, and with it, we're doing black denim in all of these looks, but I'm just showing you different ways to wear your denim. So if you can go casual at work one day a week and you don't have a lot of denim in your wardrobe, these looks are what that's going to turn into to give you some options. So with this first look, of course, we can go very basic, but we can also kick it up a little bit with just a denim jacket. So that is going to be look number one with the denim. And of course, you could also do this with navy or white. White would be very nice with spring and summer coming. You could do the very same things with white denim, especially with the white tee underneath. Great way to add a little bit of color to all the white. So I'm keeping the same tee, and this time I'm pulling in the duster. I've mentioned before that I absolutely love dusters for the reason that they are so very versatile. And with the seasonal weather that we're having, with hot days, cold days, or just transitioning into spring or from summer into fall, dusters are a great way to just add a little bit of layer and give us a little bit of warmth, but also a little bit of style detail, because it is very long and it's just going to add a little bit of interest onto your look. So we're putting away the duster and we're putting away the tee, and we're going to dress up a little bit here. So for the next look, still the black denim, and this time I am dressing it up a little bit with a red blazer. Now, depending on the color of your denim, you can definitely switch up from red. If you don't wear red, you can definitely switch up to whatever other color that's going to work based on the color denim that you're using. Just want to make this a little bit more workplace related. And a great way to do that is, of course, with scarves. Of course, you can add brooches. You can add flower pins, all kinds of things to just dress up your denim. If you're going with a dressier denim, this is going to be very appropriate for the office. It's going to be appropriate if you're a teacher. Great, you just want to elevate your jeans a little bit on the weekends. Great way to pull in the scarf with your color of your blazer, and this can go all kinds of ways. You can do a shorter scarf, you can do a longer scarf. I'm going to show you how I'm going to wear this one in one of my looks, and that's a great way to still stay denim and just dress it up a little bit. So for the final look, you may have seen these before. This is a cropped denim pant and has this sequined detail here on the hem. And I like this at the holidays, but you can wear this any time of the year. And we're dressing this up with lace. So I'm pulling this lace top in here. I found this at Ross. It was under $20. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I love the pearl detail there on the sleeve. I love the sheer sleeve, and I love the lace. It has a zipper back, which opens all the way up. And because it is sheer, now is where I'm going to be bringing in my black camisole with, of course, a black bra. So this is where those camisoles are going to come in really, really handy when you've got something sheer. And that is going to go with my sequin pants. And we're going to style these looks. So just wanted to share some ways to wear your denim aside from just dress down, but a way to just kind of elevate a little bit if that's something that you're looking for, to just give you some opportunities to wear your denim in a different way. So that's what our today looks are about. I also want to mention this top that I have on. Several of you have mentioned that it was interesting, and one reason I bought it was because I thought it was interesting, and I got it from Ashley Stewart a couple of years ago. It was on clearance, and I think I paid maybe $15 or so. I love the detail there, and it has an elasticized sleeve, and it's more of a 3/4 length. But I love the layers of the appliques there. And I have also worn this with denim. So great way to elevate denim and not have to do a lot. I often mention buying pieces that are going to do a little bit of the work for you so you don't have to do a whole lot. I simply can add a necklace if I chose, which would be a choker style, and add some jewelry, and that's all this needs. So let's talk about these looks. So in look one, we're starting off with the basic white tee and the black denim, and I added the black sneaker with the white sole to pull it together from head to toe. And here I've tucked in the shirt and I've added a belt to just kind of give some definition to the waistline there. And adding the denim jacket, it has some silver components to it, and I think it works well with the black and white overall. And it's cropped there, so that defines the waist a little bit as well as with the belt. So I'm simply adding a black crossbody with a silver chain, and this is pulling the look together. Keeps it casual, keeps it comfortable, and a great way to just create a little bit of interest. So I've switched from the denim jacket to the duster. And again, these are a great way to add just a little bit of sleeve length in a little bit of cooler weather, but it's also another way to wear your denim. It just creates another look. It's just something different, and it's a great way to get through those pieces that are in your closet. Everything is the same except the duster. I've added some jewelry with the bracelet as well as a ring, and that all coordinates with the silver chain on my handbag. Here we've modified the look a bit and just kind of elevated it, and doing so with a lot of color in the red jacket. It's a double-breasted jacket which automatically dresses it up, and I've added a boot here, just in a flat boot. And even though it's dressed up a little bit, we're still talking somewhat casual with a little bit of elevation. Now, for dress down days at work or for school or wherever you are, this is a great way to be professional looking as well as comfortable and still be in your denim. If you just add a scarf or any other component there, that's a great way to just add some additional detail. I changed from the smaller handbag to a more professional, more of a workplace handbag, and that works well with this look, even with the flat boot. So overall, the looks are working well together, and I'm going to show you a little bit of detail on how I got this look with the scarf. It's a very large scarf, and I simply wrapped it around, and I'm using a hair tie. These are elasticized and come on this little card. I think it's about 10 or so on the card. They run about $4, and I try to keep those on hand in black because I wear so much of it. This is one way I can use it with my scarf. So I'm tying it around the scarf twice. And the reason I'm doing so is so that I'll be able to pull the scarf through to create this bow type look. So this is one way to wear the scarf that's just a little bit different than just draping it around the neck. Falls down the front really nicely, so you have to play with it a little bit to get the kind of look that you want. But overall, that is a bow, and it works very well to just add a lot of interest to the overall look. And finally, the lace, the sheer, the pearls, the sequin on the hems, all of this works together to create this look. And I think this elevates the denim in a fantastic way. I absolutely love the cuff there. It's grounding the end of the arm there at the wrist. And I added the flat shoe with the brooch on the toe and this patent leather handbag. It all creates a look great for brunch, great for an evening out, whatever you need to do to elevate your denim. I hope these looks helped maybe create some looks for you. I appreciate your time. Thanks always for watching. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the video. And we will see you the next time. Have a great night.